Hey, hi. This is Richard here, MBA with 23 years of study abroad counseling experience. In the last videos that I came out where I had told about the 8 golden steps to get a guaranteed Canada study permit visa. If you have not seen it, check this video here. This video will talk about a lot of things that you have to do to get your Canada study permit visa. And the last A step was to get your Visa SOP done. This Visa SOP is very, very important because it tells the visa officer of your reason to come to Canada, of why you want to study this program, why is this university, okay, what is it for you, how this will contribute in your long-term plans, and if your Visa SOP is excellent, if can convince the visa officer, then you have a good chance of getting your Canada study permit visa. I have also created one more video basically where I was talking about Kaurat, who got the visa after 17 years. So if you have missed that, check this video here. In this video, if you find out that Kaurat had a 17 years education gap, she had 5 years, 5 children, and she had a BA which was unrelated to what she wanted to do, which is a postgraduate diploma in human resource. The visa SOP was very crucial in this because it told to the visa officer that why all these with all these reasons of refusal, why she should still get a visa. We were able to convince the visa officer on all these parameters, which could be a potential reason for getting a visa reject. So Visa SOP is very, very important. So I thought basically, why not have a series on Visa SOP and end this Canada study permit visa with Visa SOP. That would be a good one to end this particular success series. So what should you have in your Visa SOP? First, let's understand what is Visa SOP. What is personal study plan? It is where you communicate to the visa officer your reason of why you want to come to Canada, of why you want to do this particular program. You are going to connect it with your past academics, past work experience, and tell the reason so that the visa officer sees a connection of a gradual academic progression. It is where you are going to tell why you have selected that particular university, what is so unique about it in terms of program, in terms of facilities, in terms of professors, or what is it that has helped you to select that university and why you want to come to Canada and not any other country. You are going to talk about your achievements that you have, whether it is in terms of academic achievements, to prove that you are a genuine student, you have done academically well, so you are going abroad and you will do academically well. If you have done some projects or some other achievements that you have, which you want to highlight, you can highlight it in your Visa SOP. It is also a place where you can cover a lot of the red flags, as I have told in Kaurat case. 17 years of education gap, 5 children. One of her daughter was studying in University of Saskatchewan and she was going to Saskatchewan Polytechnic. Her qualification was BA and she was going for postgraduate diploma in human resource, which was both were unrelated. So we were able to cover all these issues in the Visa SOP. So you can cover all the red flags that you have in your profile in the Visa SOP, explaining to the Visa SOP, visa officer, why you should be granted a US visa. Your Visa SOP should be unique. It should tell your story. It should not tell other people's story. You should not copy Visa SOP. Your Visa SOP is something that you need to work, understand your profile and your program, your university. So you will have to do some research. Visit the college university website, look at the course content, look at what career opportunities you have after doing this particular program. So all these things you can add in your visa SOP to convince the visa officer that you are a genuine student. If you can do that, then your chance of visa SOP, then chance of visa study permit visa is very high. Even if a student has a very good profile, excellent profile, suppose a student has 90% marks, has around 7% GPA, the program that he is going is very related to what he has done. There is no education gap. All are very good profile. Still, it is worth to write a single page visa SOP to tell to the visa officer to convey his ideas and basically get the visa. Even such profiles without a visa SOP, they can get the visa, but visa SOP I would recommend to all my students. Okay. It just helps to make that visa process easier. It is a way where you are going to communicate to your visa SOP, visa officer. So the visa SOP has to be specific. I always tell in a lot of my visa thing that specific is terrific in visa. The more specific you are, the more terrific you are. The more the visa officer is convinced of granting you visa. So visa SOP has to be very specific, specific to your needs, specific to what you want in your life, specific to the problem that you have, okay, in your profile. So very specific. It should answer to those questions so that the visa officer get convinced. It's a way of convincing the visa officer your ideas, your thoughts, okay, that you have in your mind, because there is no interview in Canada study permit visa. So the only way you can communicate is through your visa SOP. Visa SOP is where you can talk about your finance. You can talk about how you will be able to finance your study plan. And you can tell the visa officer about your family background, your parents, what they are doing, your siblings, the property, the investments, and your reason of coming back to your home country. So a visa SOP has many factors in this. So this is my introduction video on the visa SOP. I am sure basically you would want to know more about how to draft an excellent visa SOP. I will try to basically put it in my next video in few series. And if you go through them, probably you will get an understanding about how you can make your own visa SOP. But more important, I always tell, is go to a study abroad counselor, take a study abroad counseling advice, meet a study abroad counselor who can guide you in the entire process, because it's not worth to take the risk of applying for studies where you're going to spend lakhs of rupees and not basically have your insurance cover in terms of your study abroad counselor. A good study abroad counselor will not only help you in getting admission, getting scholarship, but he will also help you in getting visas. And visas are not guaranteed. So a study abroad counselor, being in the industry, knows about what the visa officer is expecting. He can work on it. And in case you want to have an appointment with me, then you can click on the Calendly link in the description and you can have a Zoom one-on-one appointment with me, where you can discuss your profile with me. The first appointment is free to you. So you can take this opportunity and wait for my next video. Also do like, share, subscribe, and tell to others, because by sharing, by doing good, you do good to yourself as well. Till then, take care. Bye.